In this video, we are going to take a poor looking website, be it your own or maybe a client you want to sell this service to. We're going to take that poor looking website that doesn't look great. We're going to completely revamp it using artificial intelligence. So you could potentially revamp websites and sell them back to someone. So how are we going to do this? We're going to go into Google Maps. We're going to find a website or a company that has a high number of reviews. So they're doing really good work, but have a terrible looking website. And we're going to revamp it using artificial intelligence, all in this video. So if that sounds like something you're interested in figuring out how we do this, stick around. I think this is going to be definitely right down your alley. Let's get into it. Plus, you do not need to know how to code at all. We are using something called vibe coding, which is basically using no code solutions that use artificial intelligence in order to get you over the line. So if you're not a technical person and you still want to build software, this is the place to be. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing in this video. Okay, so I've got Google Maps up here. I live in Melbourne, so I've got the Melbourne CBD over here. And what I've done is I've searched for car wash. So you can see all the little red dots is all the car washes in that area. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the reviews. And I want to find a business that's doing good work. You know, I don't want to revamp a website for a company that's not doing good work. We kind of want to see something at least 4.5 stars. Okay, so I see here we've got Prestige, but we've got one here which is 4.8 stars and they've had 500 reviews. This is Monza. So they've got a website. So let's click on this and let's have a look. Okay. I mean, it's not great. Yeah, it's actually really not ideal. Let's see. About Us, car services. They've got a whole bunch of car services available. Let's see, exterior wash and dry. Okay, so they've got a video. Okay, so it's just a video of them washing a car, some of the details. Okay, so that's one. Let's look at this Prestige car wash. Prestige, North Melbourne. Can't do anything else on this. Services. This is their services. Actually, this is a fairly nice looking website. So let's get rid of Prestige. Okay, so there's this one here, City Edge Car Wash. They have 4.4 stars, 48 reviews. So they're quite a new company. City Edge Car Wash, now open, clean cars, our purpose. Let's go to services. Oh, okay, so if you look here, DIY manual wash, laser, vacuum. That's it. Digital sign here. Oh, okay, if you want a digital sign at their website. Okay, I think this is something simple enough. We've got a services page with 3 services. We've got a contact form and we've got their main website, which has like very, very basic setup. So I think what we're going to do is we'll do it for City Edge Car Wash. They have got 4.4 stars, 48 reviews. Let's go with this one. Okay, so we're using Databutton and we want to describe our app. So let's do that. I want to completely recreate a current website called City Edge Car Wash. It has basically a services page with 3 different services, and then it has a contact form page. I can provide screenshots, a link to the website, and I kind of want to revamp this completely. Okay, cool. So that's there. I do want to add some more context just about the services, which I've got over here. So there's 3 different services. There's a DIY manual wash, there's a laser 360 wash, and then there's just a vacuum. Okay, cool. Let's continue. Okay, upload what you have so far, specifications, quotes. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload screenshots. Let's take a screenshot of the services. Let's take a screenshot of the address, the contact form. I don't really want to do anything. What we will do is maybe just do some like that. Just come here, City Edge Car Wash. I think I want to revamp this, but let's just take all this information available. The images we can also look at. Yeah, that's pretty much all we've got to go off of. There's also a digital sign, but this is actually part of the website. So let's actually take a screenshot of that. It's just to email them. Maybe you can make like, you know, kind of like a contact form page as well, rather than an email address. But yeah, cool. So we've got those. Let's come back to Databutton. Let's go and add all of these. Okay, cool. So those screenshots are uploaded. Let's continue. Okay, now share your design inspiration that inspire you. Okay, so what I like to do is just come to dribble.com. Now, the dribble.com I've used in previous videos before. It's basically, like it says here, discover the world's top designers. It's UI landing pages that are beautifully designed. So you can kind of take inspiration from those. So what we want to do is I want to see if there's anything car wash related. Let's take a, okay, cool. So we've got Surfside car wash, mobile car wash, car detailing. Oh, this is cool. Car detailing. I like the rounded edge boxes that it's used. Section preview, mock-up preview. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to take a screenshot of this. Then let's go down. Let's do our sections. Take a screenshot of this. And let's take that screenshot there. Okay, so we've got a bunch there. Let's come back to Databutton. And we have to upload these individually, which is a little bit frustrating. So bear with me. Okay, cool. So I've got all 7 screenshots uploaded. Let's continue. Authentication. Actually, no, we won't need authentication because no one's going to be signing into the website to use it. The database, you don't need payments. You don't need to make payments then and there. It's just a base landing page website, which is cool. So continue without integrations. Just keep this nice and simple. We might need database if I'm thinking of the contact form, but you can also just use an automation that when the contact form's filled out, it just sends an email to their landing page email, whatever email account's connected. So we just do that. Cool. So this is going to create our app. This is going to create a minimal viable product, and it's going to do it in stages. So it's going to create basically these features that we can execute one by one in order to build the application out. And I'll jump to that. Okay, sweet. So it says our plan to build Shine Stream Auto Spa. Now we want to keep the original name, so we'll make those changes. But you can see here we've got 3 different tabs that are available with Databutton in progress. So which of our features are under construction or being built? None at the moment. Which are to do? So we've got MYA 1 all the way through to 7, which is starting to build a modern landing page with a hero section all the way through to create shared UI components for service cards and buttons. And then when things get completed, it moves into the done section. And then also gives us a little bit of a welcome email or welcome message and looks at our first task. I will say here, I want to discuss the plan. So you just click discuss the plan. I want to discuss a plan for building the app. Let's go through the plan. And the main thing here is I want to just say we want to keep the name original because it still is City Edge Car Wash. We don't want to change that. Okay, so it's just listing these out. I want to keep the name of the City Edge Car Wash. I don't want to change that. Awesome stuff. And then I just want to click enter. Okay, cool. So that's sorted. So what we'll do now is we'll actually start the first task, which is create the modern landing page. So you just click start task and Databutton will know, okay, you want to start that task. Okay, so our first step, let's call it that, is done. So if you come to the preview button in Databutton, we'll be able to see what it looks like so far. So here we go, City Edge Car Wash. Experience premium car care with our state-of-the-art facilities. Okay, we need to work on that contact us button, but our services, our premium services, we've got all of that over here. So if we go to the original City Edge Car Wash, we come to services, we can see 3 individual bays, attendant on site for assistance. And if we come here, okay, so this needs to be updated because if we go DIY manual wash, that's not going to link anywhere. Okay, so that needs to be updated. The contact us button needs to be worked on. And then the images here, I would assume these are stock images, but I'm happy to use these. Okay, but we also have to keep in mind our second feature is going to be building a detailed services page with 3 service packages. So that is something we can definitely do. From an overall look perspective, what we want to do is just make sure that this, like it says here, there's a hero section, which is basically your headline section, services overview, premium design. Like, are we happy with how it looks? So the one thing I will call out is that contact us button. The contact us button, you cannot see until you actually hover over it. So maybe just we want to look at the actual layout of that and how it how it looks. It might just be a color thing. Okay, and then another thing I want to do is there's this City Edge Car Wash in the orange. I want to, because this is their logo, and if we go to digital sign, maybe you can see one of their stores here. Okay, I can zoom in. Right, you can see over here, they've obviously, that's their logo there. So we kind of want to keep it within there, that style. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just grab this and I'm going to come back and I want to actually drag that in and I'm going to just say, in addition, could we use the orange from the attached logo, because I want to like have the website a very similar color scheme. It's good because it's got a blue hue to it, but I want to kind of bring in some orange accents so that it's sense in addition to the logo. Plus, I think we also want to use the logo. So I want to see how best we can use the logo. So what we can do is if we come to ChatGPT, and what we do is let's go and add that screenshot of the logo. I just want to see what it is. Okay, so if we drag and drop that logo in, and then we say to ChatGPT, so ChatGPT just came out with, or 4.0, the model they've come out with a new image model, which is really, really good at text and really, really good at replicating images. So the image quality has just gone through the roof. So we can actually use this to recreate the logo with a transparent background, so that we can just kind of and make it as high quality as possible, and good resolution, so we can just pull it into our design without having to find one or redesign it. I've actually done this before, so let's try this. I want you to redraw this logo exactly as it is, but with a transparent background, as I want to use it within my website. Please ensure that it is of the highest resolution possible. Awesome. Okay, so let's do that, and hopefully we get a redraw. Alrighty, so boom, within a minute, it's recreated the image with a transparent background. Looks very, very similar. You can see the car is a little bit different and just the color. So we could work on that, but it's good enough for now that we can go off of it. So I'm going to give Databutton both options. So we've got that one linked there, so it could use that. Feel free to use the attached screenshots with the blue background, which is the original. I've also recreated the screenshots, or recreated the logo with a transparent background. Alrighty, so let us just attach the image. Cool, and we are good to go. So I'm going to send that, and it should update the contact button, and then obviously maybe bring in the orange hue as well as the logo. Okay, so we've got our logo and we've got the orange hue. One thing I want to do is kind of just further improve the overall design here. I want you to take real inspiration from the attached screenshots. I want a modern looking UI that really takes into account kind of the layout of this example. Something that just really looks fresh, clean, rounded out, modern box UI designs, and just allows that the flow of this landing page is really premium. Because I think that's what we want to show, is it's a premium auto cleaning services. So we want to really, really make sure that the website looks premium. Alrighty, so I've sent that through. So I've made a couple more changes just in terms of the actual design. So I've made it a dark mode. I've brought in a little bit more of that kind of rounded box type of style that we had in the reference images. And also what I've done is I've pulled in an actual review, an actual 5-star review that I picked up down over here. Can find it again. There we go. By far the best car wash. Brought that in 5-star just to really emphasize the Google site. And also, if you click on this, it should take you to their Google reviews. Yep, there we go. Perfect. So that's also been added. Alrighty, so now we're going to mark the first component or the first feature as done. And then it will move that down to the done section. And then now we've got our next section, which is build a detailed services page with 3 service packages and feature comparison. Ideally, these services here should be, this is very, very basic, so we can really improve that. So let's see what it gives us. Okay, so the services page is done. You can see the packages here. One of the additional things that it's added here is pricing, which we didn't have before, additional options, and frequently asked questions. Because that's not in the original website, if we go to services, I don't want to add it because we don't know the data behind that. So I'm going to ask, for the services page, can we get rid of all pricing, additional services, and frequently asked questions, as it's not in the original website screenshot that I sent? I want to just, the main focus here should be improving the design, but keeping all the content the same. Cool, so we're going to send that through and let's get that cleaned up. Okay, so that's updated. One other thing here is it's kind of thought for itself in terms of the features and items, and I don't want to take away from what it actually is. We want to keep this as close to the original as possible. So I want to screenshot that. I want to bring it in. I want to say here, please can you update the description of each service using what's in the screenshot above. If it's okay to present it in a better way, but don't add anything that isn't in these, isn't listed in the screenshot. So make it look better, write it out better, but don't change anything. In addition, the find our location across the entire website, can we set it to the actual location below? Now, if we come to the website here, we've got the actual location. So we've actually got that on Google Maps here. So we've got overview. If we go share and we go copy link, or we've actually got embed a map. So let's copy that HTML. So actually, we've got a few things here. So what we can do, we can share a link. So I'm going to add that. Also, right at the bottom of the services where it says found our location under ready for a spotless shine, I want you to embed the map. So I'll add that here. Okay, and then let's go share. Let's go say embed a map, copy the HTML, come back here, and we'll paste that in. Cool, let's send that off. Okay, so this has been updated that if you click find our location, it will take you to Google Maps, or you could just hit directions and you can go straight to the place. At the bottom of this, we've also got the embedded Google Map. One thing I want to update is it's updated the features, so it's specific to what it used to be. But if you see, for example, under vacuum services, there's only one feature. It looks a little bit odd. So I've said here, I want to kind of reiterate, please look at the features that were in the original website, but you got to word them differently and kind of have a little bit more balance. One thing I will say about Databutton is you can see there's only 9 credits left, and I'm on the starter version, which is $20 a month. The frustration with this is you only get, you don't get that many credits, to be honest. And that's probably one of the downfalls when it comes to Databutton. I think it's enough to do a good couple of websites, but you will get limited once you start. If you start doing this for clients, and then you'll probably have to bump up to like a $50 thing, which I use with Lovable because I use Lovable for a lot of client work anyway. So it's just something to keep in mind. Though, if you want, there'll be a link in the description below, 20% off off Databutton. There's a coupon code that you can use. So it's instead of $20, it's like $16. So you can at least try out Databutton. Okay, so we've got a little bit more of a balance here. Looking good. Cool. So I'm going to say mark is done. And then what we're going to work on is creating a contact form page with location map and business information, because I think that is the one thing we also need to add here. So I'm going to trigger that task and let that add that up, and we'll see how it looks. Okay, sweet. So this is our contact us form. We've got send us a message. You can actually refer to a specific service. You can then obviously see the details here. They open up 24 hours Monday to Sunday. I don't have the social links, so these are just obviously going to link to nothing at the moment. But then here's get directions, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so I've added another component here. On 21st.dev, there's this little slider, right, for code. But you can use other things. So I thought images, maybe a dirty car and a clean car. So I asked Databutton to implement it, and then I went to ChatGPT and I asked it to create a clean car and a dirty car version. Same car, right? With the City Edge car wash in neon behind there. So we got something fairly close. It looks like a Honda. And we implemented it, and this is what it looks like. So we've got our clean car, our dirty car into our clean car. And here, experience the difference, slide to see the before and after results of our premium car wash service. And I think this is a nice little selling point. And then it goes into, our services over here. So really, really coming together. Another component I want to add is for the Google reviews, because they've got so many good Google reviews that we can implement something like this on 21st.dev. So let's just copy this prompt. I don't think it's actually listed. So we could just, for most AI code editors, let's come over here. Let's say, please use the following 21st.dev prompt in order to create a section on the home page, maybe beneath the services section that will be for Google reviews. So I'm going to do that first, and then I'll give you some Google reviews in order to implement that, or you can go and pull it from the Google review page for the company if you can do that. Okay, cool. That's done. Let's send that. Okay, cool. So this is our customer testimonials with just stock testimonials. I've gone to Google reviews and I've pulled in 3 different reviews. So that should update. One thing I'm seeing here is we want to not call it Shine Streams Experience. It's obviously the name of the company, City Edge Car Wash. So we want to do that. And then this little Google image here should be showing. So we'll double check that. Okay, cool. You can see that's all updated. I think they gave all 5 stars. Yep. View all Google reviews. It should take us to City Edge. It does. That's awesome. Show less, show more. Okay, should take that away because that doesn't do anything. Okay, so this is still just writing code, but I'm going to just do this in the meantime. Can we remove the show less, show more button because it's not needed? And then the Google image for the Google reviews is not showing, so let's update that. And then finally, I just want to, it says their Shine Stream Experience. It isn't that, it's City Edge Experience rather. I think when that updated, it's actually removed the button already, so we can remove that. So let's remove that there, and then we can just say just that. Cool, I'm going to send that through, let that update. Alrighty, so I don't have an image for this yet. I will update it before I send it through to the City Edge car wash. I've just got a rate limit currently on ChatGPT, so that's going to take 21 minutes, and I just don't want to wait that long. Other than that, everything is updated. We've got this beautiful looking slider here. We've got our services. We've got the Google customer testimonial services. I added a digital sign hire section, which they had in their previous or in their current website, where you can hire out premium digital signs. That's pretty basic. And yeah, I think overall it just looks good. It functions really good. The UI is good. Yeah, pretty awesome. All built with no code solutions. And yeah, if you guys want me to make a series out of this, comment below, let me know. And I think we could do more of these, more websites like this. Some more complex stuff. We can get into things like software as a service. We can look at authentication, integrating Stripe payments, and start looking at more and more complex things if you guys are keen. If you are, let me know, comment, and if you got some benefit out of this. One thing I ask, if you'll like and subscribe. We've passed 5,000 subscribers, on our way to 6,000, and be a part of the journey. Over 95% of the people that watch this channel are not subscribed, so it would be awesome if you jump on board and come with me on the journey of kind of building in public. This is what these videos are focused on, and showcasing the power of no code, AI, and that you don't have to be technical anymore in order to build out amazing pieces of software. So yeah, guys, other than that, I will see you on the next video. Last thing, make sure there's about 3 or 4 days left. If you want to win a Perplexity Pro membership, there'll be a link in the description below. By the time this video comes out, you'll probably have about a day or so. So if you're watching this and you're watching it within the first 24 hours, go and enter. And yeah, I'll be doing that draw at the end of this week. Cheers.